up, guys? I'm AUSSIE Metalhead. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. I'm also doing Patreon requests and new releases, and I've never heard a single thing from Arca or anything like that, but I got quite a few comments on my FK Twigs and some other artists that I should check out Arca, but I never got any requests on Patreon, which is how I do most of my album reactions, because I have about 600 plus album reaction requests on Patreon so far, because it's $14 for a 50-minute or less album request, the cheapest on the entire site. But yeah, I don't know anything about Arca. I know that it's like electronic in some form or another, but yeah, apart from that, going incredibly blind. And I'm going to see how it turns out. I'm curious. Alright. Trippy. Ooh. Piercing. Alright, cinematic. Damn. I'm assuming she built some worlds, and there's probably some lore involved. Alright, I'm gonna look up the lyrics. Because there seems like a pretty neat story that might be going on. Experimental, Diva Experimental FM. That's kind of cute. I like it. It says this track goes straight into the chorus. That's sick. Also, it seems like Arca self-produced, writes all of it. Incredibly talented. I wonder what the message of the album is. What's it trying to go for? Okay, it sounds really cool, cinematic and stuff, but I want to pick up on the context in the background. Kind of Apex 20, right? I haven't listened to a lot, but reminds me of that bit. Hmm. I did not expect this whatsoever, because I got the comments kind of off of like FK Twigs reactions, which, yeah, sure, I have like a lot like of electronic sort of stuff, and the dreaded label of art pop. But it's also still has like a lot of like very traditional aspects to it because of the like singing vocals and all that sort of stuff. With this, I don't know if it's this is what she does, like she just does like instrumental sort of work. Um, but yeah, it's just not. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I'm kind of pleasantly surprised, because going into this, I feel like a lot of electronic stuff, a lot of like experimental stuff, all of that, it feels a lot of the time they try and like break with the form and make it feel quirky and weird and all of that, but without a goal in mind. The way I guess like if I view experimental music or experimental hip hop, abstract hip hop, that sort of thing as like a example, I feel like we have roughly normal ways that we get to certain emotions, like sad or happy or whatever. And for me, I view experimental music, abstract hip hop, a lot of like more non-traditional song structures and instrumental tracks. I view them of like breaking the bounds to be able to get to an emotional truth, or to get to something and get to a feeling that you feel like you couldn't get to if you didn't break the form, or you think can like add to the feeling that you're trying to elicit in a unique sort of way through that sort of breaking. And a lot of music that delves into like Arca style that I've listened to, it feels like just breaking the bounds for the reason, like for the sake of it. And there's some utility in that, like I think like early FX Twin sort of stuff, like Come to Daddy's the only thing I've heard. That feels fair because it's just like kind of the start of that sort of type of dance music and IDM or whatever. So it makes sense. With this, I like that there still feels like it's still on the rails. Like it's not trying, like it's a bit abnormal to something that I would listen to, but it doesn't feel like it's completely incoherent for no purpose. It still has its like goal in mind. It feels very meticulous, which I think, I don't know, makes it pretty enjoyable for me to listen to, even if it's not exactly my style of music, because it still feels like it has a goal in mind or a purpose to it. If you haven't watched one of my videos before, by the way, I do ratings on the site. These are my first listen ratings. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can chat to me about my ratings. I'm always active in there. I also post the album of the year, which is the music rating website that I use. As you can see here, here's my curve. It says 600 written reviews. I've actually done about 1,400 in the past 18 months. Before this channel existed, I maybe listened to 10 albums front to back my entire life. Linkin Park, Bring the Horizon, that sort of stuff. And I started this channel to delve into new music, do first time reactions, all that jazz. But yeah, over the course of those 1,400 albums, I've gotten about an average rating of 6 out of 10, as you can see. I still think that's because of my Patreon, though, because I have the cheapest requests in the game, and I got about 600 plus album requests this year so far. I've done about 400 of them, so I try and keep up to date, maybe 450, 500. And because of that, I can only listen to requests mostly, and on some new music on New Music Friday. Like today was Arca and Ariana Grande. But yeah, because of that, people are going to request albums that are more often than not above average. Because they're like classic albums. They're going to request Thriller. They're going to request Kate Bush, stuff like that. Which is the reason why I was 6 out of 10. Spiritually, I think I have a 5 out of 10. If something's a 5.1, I think it's above average. With that being said, I think it's pretty decent. I'm curious to see where it goes, because I want to know like the emotional core of the track, because these are like, I think it's well produced. I think it's like piqued my interest a bit, but I want to see where it's going towards. Diva Experimental FM. Because it does feel like currently we have an over-indexation on experimental music, and I want to see like what's the purpose of this form of experimental. This is not in their language, I know. How do I translate? Oh, the vocals. This reminds me of something. Weirdly enough, despite it reminds me of Bring Me the Horizon did a album. If you know Bring Me the Horizon, it reminds me of this album, which I think is pretty cool. Ooh, I like those lasers. This is a really cool production. It's really well produced. I'll tell you, I think it's good. I think it's just good. I like that. It sounds like cuteness to it. I like it. A distorted cuteness. But it's cool how it feels like it has a personality. Like the beat is cheeky. Like I can kind of like personify it. I think it's just like another good track. I'm enjoying this. I really like it. It is not like many things I've heard at all, but I like it. Like, I guess like the close thing is like the tiniest bit of FX I've heard, and maybe like beta boards of Canada stuff, but that's the closest, and I don't even think that's like that close. I like the bass a bit. Like the boom. It's nice. I would say like, I'll give this like 7 out. I think it's kind of great. The genre's growing on me. They're like, it feels like there's just so much talent here. Like, it doesn't feel like whatever the sound is, it sounds like it's done very professional. It's cool. I like how piercing it is, but still keeping it like, I don't know, accessible. It feels like this has more personality than a lot of other disjointed sort of productions that I hear. I like it. Like, it feels more in line with like a soundtrack or like a motif for a character in a game or something like that than just other forms of like instrumental tracks. It doesn't feel like it has as much personality. I think I'll give it another like 7 out, like good to great. Like I think I might enjoy this one more than the last one, but this will take a lot of re-listens for me because I haven't heard anything like that. Actually, I will give it great because I really like the sort of piano soundish. I will rate this. I thought I wouldn't because the way I do album ratings is average ratings from the tracks, but I feel like this deserves a rating. Like, it doesn't feel just like strictly like an interlude, but the length made me think it would be. Oh, actually, I'll just give it. Ooh, I like this a lot. Ooh. Ooh. I like the like thriller-y, horror-y sort of aspects to it as well. This is so cool. It's kind of amazing. I love this. I love it. Ooh, this sounds a bit more like, I guess, like traditionally soundtracky to me. Very cinematic. I like it. Another good track. I'll give it 7.5. I like how grand it feels. Oh, this is cool. I like how it always seems to, like, flip into, like, a darker, more sinister... Not sinister, but, like... I don't know. Confronting tone. I like it.
Y ahora que ya lo sabes, ponte perra.
I would love to know the story behind this album because there's clearly one. But there's no English translations yet, so I can't figure it out. I love it. I think it's a great track. I love it. One of my favorite experiences this year so far, because this year music has been quite bad, and this one's like really cool and interesting and like different to me. Like there's so many albums that have surprised me. Like even if I like them, not a lot has been surprising. This one's like surprising and cool. I really like it. I really like this. This is a great track. Maybe like great to amazing 8.5 for me. I like it a lot. I really like this.
Iba experimental.
Ooh. I like this. It feels like this is like I'm loving the back half here. I'm sorry I'm not talking as much. It's just I don't have much experience with this music, so it's hard for me to like compare to things, and that's usually how I do like a lot of my things is like be able to like investigate like how I feel about one thing compared to another. But like I haven't heard anything like this, so I'm just experiencing it and I like it a lot. Ooh. Oh, it kind of reminds me of like Weekend vocals a bit here, like with the reverb and stuff. Especially that futuristic like reminds me of Kissland a bit, which I did recently. Know how much I love the vocals here. I think it works with the electronic sort of stuff though. I'd say it's good, but it didn't blow me away like the other tracks. Like this one could. This one sounds like I'm excited for this. Huh. I love like the futuristic sort of sound effects. Like it's like it sounds like an ocean to me in like a really cool fucking way. Like this one I would give it a 7.5. Good to great. I like it. I like this. I like how low key this is. It's very pretty. I'd say no, like, good to great track. Lean towards more great, though. I really like the atmosphere of this. I really like this. I don't know, like, it took me, like, I'm open. I was open to it, but, like, it took me a bit, but I haven't heard anything like this, but, like, now it feels like I'm a bit acclimated, and I enjoy it quite a bit. It's very serene, like, comforting. I like it a lot. I also got comments on Rosalia. That was who the other person was. There were comments about Arca. Not what I was expecting, but I really enjoy it. I like it. I like the screen. Everything feels like so polished and meticulously crafted, like production-wise. I like it. I really like it. I think this is great. I really enjoyed this. I'm really sorry that I didn't talk as much. Usually I'm like a big yapper and I have a lot of thoughts and stuff like that, but I just haven't had anything like this, and it's really fucking cool. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm just, this is the blindest reaction I've had, and I guess it's sometimes a bit of the issue of like, I have blind reactions to everything, but at least with other stuff I have like context going into it. I had no context going into this, so like I had with other albums I know roughly what people have said, so I can bounce off my thoughts off of them and be like, oh, do I agree with that? How, like, is that my experience? That sort of thing. I don't know how people experience this. I don't know what, like, I don't know the story of it. I didn't know anything going into it. Like, I just incredibly blind reaction, but like, I really enjoy this. Not, yeah, as I said, it's unlike anything I've heard before, but it was really nice. I liked it. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed watching this video and you want to support further, you can go to Patreon. Cheapest requests and reactions. If Arca gets requested on Patreon, Arca might become a monthly artist on this channel, where there's a reaction every single month of them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for not talking as much, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love you. Peace.